Are you a working aspirant wants to clear civil service examination in 2025 or 2026? Then this video is for you. Please watch it till the end. I'm Justin from Gallant IAS Academy. Here I'm sharing you a very realistic study plan that helps you to cover the syllabus nicely, and with very confidence you can give the final exams, prelims and mains. Let's discuss a study plan. Monday to Friday, then Saturday, Sundays. How you should arrange your study hours without affecting your job or your office time. Usually, I hope your office time is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. or maybe 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. something. I don't know. Maybe this is a common office time for many aspirants. Oh, sorry, many people. So we have to set a study plan, a 6 hours to 8 hours study plan, daily study plan, plus Saturday, Sunday study plan that helps you to crack in 2025. Before that, I'm giving you some tips or some important points which you have to take care. If you are a working aspirant, please take care of these things which I share with you, because many are not able to follow this. That's why they couldn't crack it. So please listen to me. One is, my handwriting is not good, but the content is very relevant here. I'm telling you, first thing is, yeah, please try to understand that there are many subjects overlaps in prelims mains, or maybe many are overlapping in the prelims mains. For example, you see that the history, I mean the syllabus or maybe the modules of these subjects overlaps. So the history, economy, geography, polity, environmental science, science and tech, these are some subjects. They are equally important for your preliminary examination, mains examination. So the first rule is, you have an integrated study plan. When you study these subjects, don't study separately for prelims and separately for mains. That will consume too much of time. Also, you will be in a confused state after completing each. So whenever you study these subjects, cover both the prelims, mains simultaneously, which will help you to save your time and also help you to understand the concept in a deeper level. Okay, so have an integrated study plan for subjects like history, economy, geography, polity, environment, science and tech, etc. Even international relations also. They are equally important in prelims and mains. Second thing is your optional subject. Whatever you are optional, maybe economy, geography, history, public administration, or anything, anthropology, anything, any optional subjects. If you want to be a topper in the civil service examination, if you wish to reach up to that top 100 rank list, you must score at least 290 plus in your optional. Safer zone 300 or 300 plus. In order to achieve that, right from now onwards, you have to spend quality time on your optional subject. Don't think that after prelims you will study your optional. That is a blunder idea. Okay, so spend quality time on your optional subject right from now onwards. Before prelims, you finish your optional. That is very important. Then see, for current affairs, I am suggesting you are a working aspirant going to different offices. The boss is so strict, or maybe your superior is so strict. Maybe you will not be able to do your preparation part in the office. Whatever it is, still the solution is the current affairs. I have seen so many students at a time they read newspaper, magazines, Kurukshetra, Yojana, and this Googling, watching the analysis, and so many things they are doing for current affairs. We know that current affairs have good weightage in the civil service examination, prelims and mains. But here you must have a very intelligent study plan. Have a selective reading and preparation for current affairs. Okay, if these newspaper analysis videos are much effective for you, just follow it. If newspaper reading is pakka for you, effective for you, just do that. Don't do newspaper reading and these current affair videos, magazines, Kurukshetra Yojana, ministerial sites, PIB, everything at a time, or in a parallelly you are doing everything in a single go. Don't do that. Okay, you just to stick on to newspaper. That is the best thing. Every day you spend 1 hour or 2 hours for newspaper reading. Best. I mean, best. There is no need for doing much things here. Finally, you can go for that yearly magazines or something like that, a single compilation. Otherwise, if you don't know how reading newspaper, then you can just stick on to certain news analysis videos, daily news analysis videos. Spend 1 hour or 2 hours for that. Enough. Don't do much current affairs preparations from multiple sources. Next thing is, don't rely on too much sources for every subject. Limit your sources. Then you can very smartly prepare the flashcards, sticky notes, flow charts, mind maps, etc. for the revision part. For example, Ramsar sites, national parks, or constitutional reforms, or articles, or maybe schemes. For these different subjects, you can prepare these, flow charts, mind maps, etc., sticky notes, etc., which you can use in your study room, your office cabins, wherever. That is also, a way of better revisions. Then see, yes, you follow this triple R method, which is, read, revise, and reinforce. That means read it, understand it, revise it nicely, then practice it. That strategy you should follow for every subject. Then no overestimation, no underestimation. This is also a problem with many aspirants. Last year also, this year also, I have seen some students with a maths background or maybe engineering backgrounds. They simply ignored this CSAT part, saying that I am so confident in that. And just because of CSAT, many couldn't clear this year. So don't overestimate, underestimate UPSC examination. Okay, prepare according to the trend, demand, and the syllabus. Then see, prioritize the core areas in the examination prelims and mains. That your mentor will support you how to prioritize core areas in prelims and mains in every subject, and always have a realistic study plan. Don't follow some study plan just because of the reason that yeah, some toppers followed it for many years. That will not work out with everyone. So have a realistic study plan which suits your demands. Then see, always have this PYQ analysis. This previous year questions trend analysis will help you to what to focus in the prelims, what to focus in the mains. Yes, even Saturday, Sundays also make sure that the fill in the blanks of optional must be done. Fill in the blanks of this current affairs must be done. If your CSAT is such good, at least Saturday, Sundays you do practices. Otherwise, every day spend some time for CSAT. Then Saturday, Sundays you must spend for test part also. Okay, both prelims, mains. Even if it is not full test, at least 25 or 50 questions test you should go for prelims, and at least 5 questions you should answer in the mains part. Okay, so answer writing, again I say that if daily you want to have the time for answer writing, at least Saturday, Sunday you shouldn't ignore that answer writing part. Okay, now here I will show you a realistic study plan. Suppose you wake up at 4:30, at least by 5 a.m. you are ready for preparation. So this 5 a.m. to 6:30 I would suggest you, at least yes, 1.5 hour you can spend on one core subject. One core subject. You can spend on one core subject. Okay. Sometimes, if your CSAT is too weak, you can select a CSAT for this 1.5 hour. Okay. If because of CSAT you are continuously, failing in the prelims, just to spend the morning one. This is the most fresh hours. So that morning 1.5 hour you spend for CSAT. You got it? After that you take a break, maybe you get into some activities. So that case, yes, at least by 6:45 15 minutes break you can have. 6:45 to 7:45, 7:45 I would suggest you that. 6:45 to 7:45 I would suggest you that you can go for that. CA means current affairs. Okay, newspaper reading, or maybe that news analysis video, whatever it is, you go for it is go for 1 hour. Sometimes this time also may change, according to your requirements you adjust it. Okay, then you may have your office time. Sometimes it may be like 7 to 8 p.m. Even if it is like 7 to 8 p.m. also it is fine. Sorry, 8 a.m. also it is fine. Okay, then from 8 to maybe 10, it is your office time, or maybe you are going to office, preparing for office, getting ready for your office. Fine, it is fine. You just do your whatever the things, homely things, whatever the things you do, go to office. And in the office, I think that your lunch break is there. Your lunch break. See, without some sacrifices, nothing could be achieved here. So during lunch break, you find some time for fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks means fill in the blanks means with this 1 hour you didn't finish the current affair in the morning. Okay, so whatever is missing that you can do in this lunch break time. Okay, at least half an hour you get, you just do it. Okay, then I would say that I think by 5 or 6 you will be back to home, and at least from 7 a.m. sorry 7 p.m. 7 p.m. or it is 7:30 p.m. whatever it is 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 1 hour 8:30 p.m. I would suggest you again I would suggest you you just go for you just go for another core subject. You took a core subject in the morning, maybe it is CSAT, or you are taking another core subject. Otherwise, what you can do is that whatever the core subject, if it is not CSAT, a core subject you took in the morning, that remaining portion could be completed in the evening evening slot. Okay. Otherwise, if you are doing CSAT in the morning, you take a core subject. Okay, just do it. Then you have a break at least from 8:45 to 9:45. I would suggest you just continue the same core subject. At least 2 hours you have to spend for the same core subject. Okay, same core subject. Okay, so that way you plan. You are getting 2 hours in the evening also for that core subject. Morning you done CSAT, and evening you are doing a core subject. 2 hours you got. Then you have a break at least 10 to 11. You can sit, or 11:30 you can sit. This time what you can do, you can spend on another subject. Okay, another core subject. 1.5 hours you can spend on another core subject. This you can do for 2 days in a week, and the next 3 days I would suggest you these hours you just spend on your optional. You can spend on your optional. Okay, at least weekly 3 days you spend for your optional. This is, I'm just telling you, 1.5 hours, but it is always nice if you can adjust this timing. You can spend at least 2 hours. I'm telling you, at least 2 hours every 3 day, minimum 3 days for your optional. So you may ask a question, why 3 days only? I'm telling you, you have Saturday Sundays. You have Saturday and Sundays. I'm telling you, whatever the optional portions remaining, that you have to do on this, Saturday, Sundays, you have the free time. So more hours you can spend on Saturday, Sundays for your optional. Okay, that is why I said 3 days in weekdays, and rest of the fill in the blanks of optional must be done in Saturday, Sundays. Okay, that way you can do your preparation. So by 11:30 you can wind it up, you can go to bed and you can sleep, and the morning you can wake up and just continue this routine. So the advantage is, if you are an aspirant weak in this CSAT, morning fresh hours, what I said here, at least 1.5 hours you spend on CSAT, then 6:45 to 7:45, yes, you are doing on your current affairs part, or till 8 you are doing current affairs. Then your morning, fresh up and all those things, going to office. In the lunch break time, I would say that just to fill in the blanks of current affairs. Yes, evening you reach back, relax, and by 7 or 7:30 you sit for preparation. If you are sitting 7, definitely you will get to 2 hours for another core subject. Okay, so 7:30 to 8:30 means one core subject. 8:45 to 9:45, same core subject continue. Then I would say 10 to 11:30 you do for optional. If you are getting bit more time, spend 2 hours for optional. Okay, so weekdays, at least Monday, Tuesday you are doing one core subject. Then I would say Wednesday to Friday you do your optional in these time slots. Okay, and fill in the blanks of optional must be on Saturday, Sundays. Spend more time on optional in Saturday, Sundays. Also Saturday, Sunday I would suggest you that it's a time for your mocks here. Even if it is not full test, at least there is a half test, or at least 25 questions prelims practice, and also at least 5 questions, mains answer writing. Answer writing, if you don't have everyday time, at least Saturday, Sundays you practice answer writing, get it corrected by your mentor. Any mentor, you just get it corrected. Okay, So your mentor will guide you how to write structure, content presentation, articulation, introduction, conclusion, okay, current affairs integration, all areas, they will support you. Also, Saturday Sundays is a time for, Saturday Sundays is a time for your revision part. Whatever you studied, whatever you studied on these weekdays, Monday to Friday, that must be revised on Saturday Sundays. Accordingly, you can set a routine, and I think that that will definitely save you in your overall preparation. Um, Again, I'm telling you, this is not a strict routine. This is not a strict routine. What I am saying is that this is just a customizable. This is just a customizable. This, I mean, you can just customize this routine. Okay, so just try to follow this and see whether it is working with you or not. And get a mentorship. A proper mentorship is essential for you. That will definitely keep you motivated and focused in the preparation, will add you discipline to your preparation, and you can definitely clear this exam. All the best. Thank you. This series will continue. Your concerns, your doubts, your comments, your feedbacks, you can share in the comment box. All the best. Thank you.